No matter what you bring out, we will emerge victorious.
You are making a grave mistake if you think you have me cornered. I only guided you here because this place allows me to fight to my heart's content.
Sis.
When my father died in the line of duty, I hated his killer. Dying to uphold justice sounds virtuous. Can you imagine the hardships I had to endure?
Perhaps I had overestimated her. I thought her reasoning would have been...
She's lost control. This is wrong.
Justice cannot yield to evil.
This is nothing more than self...
All we need to do to determine who is right is battle. Now, why don't we begin?
What?
Is this?
A clash of brute strength is simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is she intending?
No more coins or playing games! We ain't following your damn rules!
Oh, you will. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
What was that?
Now, come at me!
You'll save her, right?
All right, everyone. Be on alert!
May the best player win!
All right, let's do it!
Persona! It's showtime!
Persona! Persona! Ready for orders. Shall we?
Persona!
May the best player win!
What the?
Now let us play a game of roulette. Of course, acts of violence are forbidden here. One must follow the rules.
We already told you. There's no way we're...
That's fine by me. Such...
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
Persona! White Rider!
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. Persona! Awaiting orders. Ready, Joker. Persona! Come!
my wrath.
You will predict which pocket the ball will fall into. Now, the time has come for...
I'm almost positive she's going to try and cheat. But even if we should go along with the game for now. And try to...
I agree.
Well, how will you bet? Have you made your decision?
We lost. Have you figured anything out, Joker? Let's keep watching it. There has to be something not right going on here.
May the best player win!
The stuff displayed on the... That must mean the betting change...
Ah, in that case, it's... Cheaters get punished!
Joker, are you alright? What?
Those who cannot follow rules are not to be tolerated.
Joker, your health is low! Watch out! Persona! Okay.
Very helpful.
Thank you so much! Persona! We're ready! I'll use this!
Manifest!
Very well. Well, how will you bet? Have you made your decision?
We lost. Let's keep watching it. There has to be...
May the best player win!
Go! Power up!
Let's go.
I know it's tough. Some other way.
Persona! Let's go.
My thanks.
I'm very grateful. Persona! Allow me.
Very well. Well, have you made your decision?
You're right. It did seem like the ball floated for...
How humiliating.
Let's catch her in the act so she can't talk. Have someone snipe the pocket when that glass lid appears. You're in charge of choosing who's gonna be the sniper.
We cannot allow this... I'm ready whenever.
Leave it to me. This is how it's done.
May the best player win!
The sniper is in their designated spot. All that's left is to wait for the next...
Very well, top. Well, hopefully your prediction will... What?
Joker! What was that about fair and square? You coward! What?
Shut up!
Sis?
Cheating? Unfair? I am the law! If you still dare to defy my justice, then prepare to be totally crushed!
This is my sister. We're finally back to a normal fight.
What? The roulette panel's changed?
How about this?
She's way more powerful than before. Don't underestimate her.
Persona! Yomi! It's showtime!
I'll use my persona. How's this? Persona!
Persona!
My justice has revealed to me. I must purge all...
He's gonna go nuclear on us. Get ready.
Persona! Ariadne Piccolo! It's educational guidance.
I will win!
Persona! Strong and impervious to nuclear attacks? Persona! Okay. Strong and impervious to nuclear attacks? Persona! What next? This is a part of me!
Persona!
Super move. Ultra charge!
Persona!
Strong and impervious to nuclear attacks?
Persona! Thunderbird! You're mine.
I'll use my persona! Let's go. Sorry
Time to make up for that little slip.
Persona! Strong and impervious to nuclear attacks?
Persona! How's this?
Manifest!
Take this! Die on my blade!
Persona! Something else.
Strong and impervious to nuclear attacks?
Persona! White Rider! Go down!
Strong and impervious to nuclear attacks? Persona! Okay.
Very helpful.
Sorry
Time to make up for that little slip. Persona!
Shall we?
My skills exceed yours.
Only victory matters. To guarantee it, you have to be willing to do anything, no matter what happens. Take this!
Persona! Red Rider! You're mine.
Persona!
I'm grateful.
Sorry
Time
for
to
the
make
trouble.
up for that little slip.
Persona! How's this?
Persona!
Little punks!
Next up. Let's go. Got this. Persona! down!
Persona! Persona! Okay. Persona! Shall we?
Persona! Ah!
No! We gotta watch them!
I'm right. That's why I have to... Don't stand in the way of my victory!
Come! Calm down. You're mine.
I'll use my persona! Persona!
Very helpful.
Thank you so much! Persona! Behold!
Persona!
Die on my blade!
Crow's life is in danger! Here I go! Speed up! Crow doesn't have much help left! Someone heal him!
Persona! Not that. Let's see. Using it! My thanks.
Persona! Let's go.
Very helpful.
I'm very grateful! Persona! How's this?
Manifest! Ah!
Die, die, die!
Ground! Oh, good! Crow's got some moves!
Okay. My thanks.
Thank you so much! You'll get yours! Make 'em pay! Persona! Persona! This is a part of me!
Persona!
Die on my blade!
Crow's got some moves!
It's time.
Very
Very helpful.
Persona!
Let's go.
My thanks.
I'm very grateful. Come! Behold!
My skills exceed yours.
Winning is all that matters!
This is bad! Joker, your health is low! Watch out!
What's the plan? This one.
Thank you. Time to use this.
Thank you. Ready for orders. Using this.
Persona!
Die, die, die!
Some moves. Support's on the way.
Persona!
Ananta! All right.
Persona! Okay. Persona! How's this?
Persona! Ka-
Long...
Sis.
Die, die, die! Don't dodge, damn it!
Persona! Akira Pigaro! All right.
Persona!
Let's go.
Very helpful.
Thank you so much. Persona! Shall we?
Persona!
Don't stand in the way of my victory!
You're vulnerable! Quick, use your special attack!
It's time. Who's next?
There.
Thank you.
Here it comes!
Joker's looking pretty bad. Let's show him, Queen!
Let's go!
Let's rock, Fist of the Phantom Star!
It's not my name.
Sorry! Double time! Where are you looking? Up here! No, wait, no.
With this power, it all started here.
Check out this new skill!
I gotta use this next time!
My persona learned a new skill. This will help me do better.
So I've lost.
Sis!
That's only a shadow.
Quiet!
Sorry.
We'll go grab the treasure.
Makoto?
I don't think it's wrong to bring light to evils, but that's all the Phantom Thieves with these aggressive investigations. Please. You have to think back to the feelings you had when you first wanted to be a prosecutor. Think about your justice, sis.
My justice.
Try to remember how you used to be.
How?
Nijima-san. What caused them to change like this?
Even though their own desires were the cause, succumbing to such distorted thoughts is strange. Is there another reason they don't know of?
We found it.
The investigation will now be able to proceed. This deal we made? To think that I, a detective... By no means. That was part of our promise.
All right, we don't need to stay here any longer. Are you all right?
I am. Let's go.
Huh?
Enemy readings! They're gathering outside!
For real? What the hell's going on?
Look at those numbers.
This doesn't look good.
We defeated the palace ruler and even stole the treasure, yet it doesn't make any sense.
There are more coming? This'll be dangerous if we don't do something.
Huh? We need to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost here.
A team this large would be discovered immediately. Although, we'll need someone to act as a decoy. No, that's too dangerous. Joker? Are you planning on distracting them by...
Let him do it, Queen. He's quiet, but once his mind's made up, he's not... I'm sure you ain't gonna die. It's you we're talking about here.
Please don't do anything reckless, okay?
I'll never forgive you if you don't make it back.
We still haven't fulfilled our deal, remember?
Even more are coming!
This truly is a painfully reluctant parting.
It seems we had best hurry.
We'll see you later.
There's someone here. Hey, up there! He's here. Move it immediately.
Good. Now get running!
This is our only chance!
Stay calm. You can get away now. We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end. What was that? Don't worry about us. Just concentrate on getting away. But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move. Nice work as always, Joker.
I bet Skull wouldn't pull it off that smoothly.
This happens because you have no sense for aesthetics.
Nobody asked you, Inari.
There he is!
Just run! Okay, the enemy's focus is on him. Looks like the rest of us can slip away. Everyone remember where we're meeting up? No worries, I can guide you all.
Stop right there!
Get away!
Take him down, Joker!
I am Arsene, another you that exists within. Ah, we meet once again. You have progressed well through your recollections. Last spring, you awakened to this furious power. Now, use that power and defeat the enemies before you!
Comparing power levels. No threat.
Your opponent is strong. Don't do anything.
Persona! Ariadne Picaro! Blast off!
Everyone else, head to positions. Use Route B.
Sona! Magatsu Izanagi!
You need proper punishment.
Persona! How about this? Think it through. Persona! Athena Picaro! All right.
This'll hurt.
Let's go.
soon be determined. Recall everything. Remember the bonds you have forged with your friends. If you are fated to continue past this point, then we shall surely meet again.
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here. Good. You defeated them with ease. More of them? Joker, behind you!
Capturing the target.
You should be able to get out that way. Hurry!
Dude, can he even hear us?
Don't worry. I'm picking up everyone's voices. Just go, Joker! Hmm? What the? Come on! Run!
The intruder simply can't be found.
You're quick!
Working code. I can't confirm the intruder's location.
Huh? What? All right. All right.
Joker, stop! It's an enemy right near you! Even you can't take on this many. Huh? Joker, that weird reading from earlier is closing in on you too!
I'll end this right now.
Joker, it's her! She's the weird reading I've been getting!
My weak self relied on you so much. That ends today. Let's do this, Senpai!
The enemy readings have decreased? That's...
It's been a while since we last fought side by side, but this time, it's my turn to come to your aid, Senpai. Now let's win this!
Sona! Magatsu Izanagi! Ravage them!
Show them, Sondrion! Check the landing! I think that's the last of them?
I genuinely have no clue what just happened, but I take it you're okay? Wait, bad news. Enemy backup's headed your way.
Please go. I'm going to make it harder for them to track you down. You still have something you need to do as a Phantom Thief, right? Then I won't stop you. Since I'm not a member of the Phantom Thieves, I'm in no position to interfere. However, please don't forget the promise we made, okay?
Joker, you need to get out of there! Go, go, go!
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
You're there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor is completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there! There's nowhere to run!
See ya.
What a show off. You're so reckless, you know that? Enemies here?
What's wrong?
These readings. It can't be.
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him!
Let's go!
Go, go, go! Go over there! Still struggling. Suspect secure.
Didn't expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff it.
Guess the drug was too strong. Wake him up. No dozing off. You still don't get it, do you? Give it up! Come on, cooperate. What? You want another shot? Huh? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence? Didn't you hear my question? Answer! Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh? You should know your place. Sign here. It's a confession under your name. I see. I need your hand to sign this, but I don't care if you end up losing a leg. Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
Excuse me, but this area's off.
I'm Nijima from
the prosecutor's office.
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something.
Nijima-san, I believe sides.
You prosecutor-san Nijima? There's a call. Hurry and get it over with. To be...
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm
calling because
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it from. This is my case.
I won't be...
Prosecutor, your time will be cut short. It's for your own. His methods are unknown. After all, we don't even know if it's safe to simply meet...
I understand.
Well done on making it this far, inmate. Now that you have traversed your long, perilous recollection, you truly have entered the present. The effects of that drug are gonna wear off soon. This is your golden opportunity. You must grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin. The evil influence who wishes you dead is fast approaching. If you want to win this unreasonable game, if you wish to take back your stolen future, recall the bonds you formed with your allies, and grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
Ha 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 ha.
I see. So that's what led to your ending up here. What a disappointing end to the hero of justice. I still can't believe it. But I now have a... There's much more I'd like to ask, but... I do have a suggestion, though. Care to strike a deal? If you cooperate with me, I'll consider lightening your sentence. I have a responsibility to solve this case. Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being obstinate now. You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising against its very existence. You'll most likely be given life imprisonment or the death penalty. Unless you accept my proposal. Going forward, I will read a list of people who are closest to you in this case. Tell me honestly whether or not the following are involved with the Phantom Thieves. First, the friend who you've been with since the day you transferred to Shujin, Ryuji Sakamoto. One of the victims of the Kamoshida case, An Takamaki. Ichiryusai Madarame's pupil, Yusuke Kitagawa. The daughter of Wakaba Ishiki, Futaba Sakura. The heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy and daughter of its CEO, Haru Okumura. And the frequently probing student council president of Shujin Academy, Makoto Nijima. Those are your accomplices in the Phantom Thieves case, are they not? So you won't sell out your friends. Then let me change the question. I find it hard to believe that high schoolers could have pulled off these crimes by themselves. Were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged your crimes or lent their aid? Not to repeat myself, but remember that your life will be forfeit if your sentence is not lightened. You had the cooperation of people outside your group, did you not? Can you tell me about them? I see. So you won't speak a word about either your teammates or your collaborators. Do you even understand the position that you're in? Let's discuss one other person, Goro Akechi. There are reports that he was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves as well. Might he be a part of your team too? So Goro Akechi wasn't one of you. Very well. So be it. You clearly have no intention of bargaining with me. Even now, you're still acting as though you're a hero of justice. Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape, yet you wish to defend their honor? Why won't you talk about them? Don't be ridiculous. You're the one suspected of foul crimes. Justice? Then tell me, what is this justice you speak of? Sticking to the right path? That's no different from us. You continue to stand firm. You're right. We have nothing. And it doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale. But many people have fallen victim to this. The truth, huh? I don't even know what's right anymore. And it's all due to your strange story. After all this, you're... Are you listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived by such a poor act.
You realized it too, then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Hey. Can you hear me? It seems your mind is clearing up. But unfortunately, my time has run out. Although I find your story to be quite interesting, I won't be able to speak with you any longer. Huh? What are you getting at? That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation.
So, how did that thing we asked you to look into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she? Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
Hey. Hey, are you listening? Our time's up. We're done talking here. Goodbye. Do you mean this interrogation room? Why wouldn't I know about it? What an odd thing to ask. Anyhow, there's one last thing I want to ask you. There's something that's been bothering me for some time now. Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation. A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act, within some bizarre phenomenon. But that was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct? If that's true, who could it have been? Don't you have any idea?
Suspicions were true in the end. Still, to think his true intention was to sell us out. All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over. It's all up to you, leader. The smartphone, duh. We've been talking about it this whole time. Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done. We'll be counting on you to pull this one off.
What's wrong? Might you have an idea as to who sold you out? If you know something, you must tell me. I won't allow things to end like this. You mean this? I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time until it's cracked. What's so important about this smartphone? Are you going to unlock it and show me the data?
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready. Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone. Makoto and the others should have told you. I'm talking about the true culprit here. You know, the traitor.
Hey! What are you trying to get at here? And what about this smartphone? The true culprit?
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life.
Please. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to? Not a teammate? My God. You're referring to him, aren't you? That's it? What are you plotting? But it appears my time is up. This will be my last involvement with this case. Very well. I've listened to your whole story, so I may as well play along to the end. And that honest look in your eyes. I used to view the world the same way too once. I'll place my bet on you. I just need to show him the phone, right?
I am thou. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion, and thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of judgment.
All right. All right.
I'll be going now. What good will this do, though? Akechi-kun? Why are you here?
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case. How did you get approval?
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you think? That was a joke, of course. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. That nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sae-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
So it was you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves. I need you to be clear with your... Oh my god. You're referring...
Is there a problem?
Akechi-kun, does this phone look familiar to you?
Hmm? Excuse me? What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Foolish woman. May I ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Huh? What are you...
I owe you for all of this. Thanks. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed. Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more worthwhile. Have you finally pieced it all together? Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
Hmm?
Shido-san, my job is complete.
I've told you not to call me by name. Regardless, all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think? I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify public frenzy. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm blows over.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his guidance. I will keep my eye on them just in case, though.
I'll be counting on you.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment.
Make sure to kill that strange cat.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about.
More importantly, they should be dealing with the suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that, what of the
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
No. He can't even be. Shit.
What was all that about, showing him this phone? The Phantom Thief Alibaba? Who is this?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice, Sai Nijima.
How do they know I have this?
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
You want me to...
Huh?
What is it?
Nothing. Anyway, what brings you here?
Did anyone else stop by? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate.
So it's all true.
Of course it's true. Is something the matter?
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things instead.
You? But...
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't say a word of what transpired here.
And now we return to our continued report. This morning, the police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is reported to be a young
Anchon,
man who's...
can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idol thing, you know? That cool?
What a surprise to think that the one behind all this is just a minor.
But considering how quickly they announced his arrest, the police must surely be confident in the outcome of this case.
Well, I'll be. Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
You
Yeah.
stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering the number of charges brought against him...
I wonder if something happened.
Yeah.
You seemed stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
Normal. Right.
He's just a high school student. How do you think he was contacting the others.
The police here can search any online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose. Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one Phantom Thief should have followed your example. You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
We also received information that the young man was placed on probation for assault.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now. That Phantom Thief could never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world. So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
We have breaking news. The young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in
Custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
It would be difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
You're shitting me. We got him.
It would seem as though you have been killed. But why were you killed? Why did you have to die? Do you remember? It seems you forgot an important fact while your consciousness was hazy. Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom. What a tremendous plan. How might you be capable of executing such a feat? Well then, let us rouse the memories which are missing.
Hey, they're going. You realized it too, then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me. Probably. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station. There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy. Yeah. Okay. Let's get everyone on the same page right away. One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. I agree. I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone. So it's impossible even for you. I didn't say it was impossible. That's
perfect. Don't worry, I'll tell you the details later. This is gonna be fun.
I see. So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble.
I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
It seems you finally remember. This game is not over yet. There are still things that must be done.
Hey, are you alright? Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening?
Are you listening? You weren't paying attention? Well, I guess I can see how you'd be lost in... Anyway, we need to talk about how to get out of this situation.
Futaba's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an...
It's on a completely different level.
Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns. His offer to assist us was simply a ploy to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill him. If we go into Sis's palace as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces.
To think he would be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace.
If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. He may even be able to bring in vehicles, or...
So, this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us.
He made us go after Okumura. Then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him. And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time!
The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac. Come on, we gotta take that bastard Akechi down. Isn't that recording we got enough proof to do it?
No. Akechi is merely a tool. An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect inside of a police station.
Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi.
But what means do we have of learning his identity?
We'll have to make Akechi say it. Though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us.
I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. If he realizes that's no longer possible and abandons that plan...
Damn it! So we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard's suggestion.
But if we go into the palace like we're told, he'll get arrested, and then Akechi will kill him.
Palace. The palace. Actually, there's something I'd
Aha! We can use the
What's this all about?
There's a way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity.
Really?
You gotta be kidding me.
If he wants to kill the guy, why not let him? That is, inside of a palace.
Yes. We could have him kill the cognitive version, all the while believing he killed the real one.
Yeah, that's it!
It seems that's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent. However, the police intend on continuing this investigation.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them to come on down. I'm gonna fetch him.
You're her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble.
It's ancient history now.
Man.
Look.
Hey, you big bastard.
How've you been? You're not floating.
It truly is a relief to see your face.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
Still, how'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell Boss what really happened?
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on a sec. Enemy? Fake?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit, I see.
It was Goro Akechi. You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit. In other words, you left him alone on purpose.
God, I can't... so what was this mistake Akechi made?
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
You mean a cat?
Yes, Morgana can talk.
Sorry.
Oh, our apology. You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too.
When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, it's a change in cognition.
Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way...
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here!
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one, after all. He did approach us when we found ourselves in the worst trouble yet. That's why we asked Futaba-chan.
I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app. My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a...
That was just an app. After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard. Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room...
Is this for...
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest, and thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the... When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil.
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think he was this far gone...
He's no ace detective.
On top of that, someone with great authority. So great that they can order an assassination, and that's why we had to make a move. We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake, but think he killed him.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What exactly happened?
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What condition?
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing. You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion. To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but I went along with it. Yeah, it's good we have her heading up our...
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind...
I did have a bit of... But I just couldn't contain myself anymore once the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I'm sorry I couldn't...
That goes for the...
We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation.
And regarding its location, I take it you used the...
I'm sorry. There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this work. A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't get it out of the metaverse. Except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand and merely acted like we were taking the treasure. This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected,
Him getting captured by the police went
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
All I needed were the coordinates.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse, albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
Astounding. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation. Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
What?
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Understandable. Either way, I can't believe you went for such a risky idea.
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, I knew you'd realize the bigger picture. Realize that our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater evil to pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Yes. Plus,
this is stunning.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake. But what did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a...
The bad guys have...
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Nijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him. The callous use of violence? If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died. I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
I almost became one of your assailants as well.
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
I wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against...
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Can it, Cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down.
We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just... Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist. You saved me.
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Let's take a break for now, though. This old brain is pooped. Oh, and feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together to talk. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop early.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs. It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town.
Let us accept his offer.
That sounds familiar.
It's me, Akechi.
Enter.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there...
No. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been set.
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time shooting.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
All possible hindrances are now gone.
And on to our next story. The snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees, as the candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on...
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us.
Why don't we resume our...
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together.
Have you figured out who's
Akechi accidentally let that slip after he said Shido-san.
Shido?
He is unmistakably a man of power.
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
I believe he's a politician. Remember...
For real?
It's certainly possible.
Huh?
Do you have some kind...
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align. First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins.
No!
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses.
We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes. Mom.
Shido, huh?
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was just based on the connections. I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her material from the moment Wakaba died. But there wasn't anything I could do.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he...
Originally, I was looking into them. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associate boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes prime?
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying...
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like always. Then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister. Got a hit! Well, duh.
Where would the
What kind of things go through? I always think of dirty money and shady action.
What does he do? And where?
His palace must be somewhere that politics...
We got a hit!
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the Diet Building?
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. We're gonna do this, right? No need to waste time with him. We just gotta hit the head. Nobody against?
Of course!
He will be a worthy opponent.
Let's win this together.
Time for revenge.
Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that Diet Building place is.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his...
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th. That means we need it done by the 17th.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the Diet Building after school.
That reminds me, what are you gonna do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
Miss Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thief. He has ruined countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi a student. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence.
We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to... He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact...
Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
We're intellectuals, you know.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed.
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our...
Yeah.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
I finally made it this far.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as because of that. Those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers, if it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic? And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
It's because I sympathized with I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled I only need you using that power.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side, until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so...
This country's affairs have been... The political world is filled with old men who only act to... The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only
I must have...
There's no need to be ruined along with such Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals. Which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turned psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished. Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors. The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become...
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since. The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Never mind even the government parties have begun splitting up. The time has finally come. However, inauguration isn't my goal. I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can...
In other words, you're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
The public resonates with my ideals, and for that, that is my... Your assistance has been very influential when I become Prime Minister.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country. Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters. I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched design.
I am thinking about the future, though.
Well, how do I put this?
Well then. Sorry.
So, well, how do I put this?
Remember how I hijacked your phone during the school trip? Well, remember how I put that wiretap app in Akechi's... Basically, that let me see GPS info for 2 phones. You might be able to tell the precise moment Sae Nijima, who had your phone, ran into Akechi. That's when I saw my chance, and beep, sent the signal to activate the Metaverse Navigator. But there was a chance they'd just pass each other without saying a single word. That's why we needed you to tell Sae Nijima to show the phone to Akechi.
This plan still surprises me no matter how many times I hear it.
Still, I couldn't just directly hack into the Metaverse Nav. It's a mysterious app, but you know how it has that bookmark function? All you have to do is push the button. Making the phone think he was pushing that button was totally doable. It may not have looked like it, but everyone else was risking though there's no doubt you were the most at risk. I mean, but it seems like all the drugs and stuff made you forget the details of the plan. Want me to explain how it all went down? I guess that's understandable. Just focus on resting up. And seriously? Oh, you... Well, since the rest of us didn't, we had to pretend we never wanted you to get arrested. Pretend the suicide news was a real shock. Basically, we had to act like we did. The enemy knows who we are, so we couldn't let our guard down even once while you were gone. If they had people watching us and realized what our plan was, they would have killed you immediately. Want to hear more? Another tough part was figuring out how to get Sae Nijima and Akechi back from the metaverse. In order to return to reality, you have to go back to the point where you came in. So, Sae and Akechi had to go through where the nav was activated. As in, the hall. Akechi would just come back the same way after the assassination. The real issue was Sae Nijima. We needed to stop her for a moment before she headed back toward the... But nothing can be sent to a phone inside a palace. So, in doing so, I made it seem like the messages were coming at that exact moment in time. That part was kinda last minute, so I had to pull an all... I'm really on a roll here. Let me see. Oh yeah, tying Akechi up. That was real... I obviously don't mean the real Akechi. The one we had to tie up was Sae Nijima's cognitive Akechi. This part's really complicated. I know you're Well, we needed to lure Akechi into Sae Nijima's palace and have him kill the cognitive version. But Akechi would have entered the palace immediately after meeting Sae Nijima. Because of that, there was a pretty decent chance he'd run into the And if that happened, Akechi would have totally realized... Nobody actually even thought of this possibility until the night before the assassination. Makoto realized in the middle of the night, then it was a huge... In the end, We chose to sneak into the metaverse while the plan was happening to tie up the cognition. Because you told Sae to show him the phone, we expected her to chat with him for at least a bit. So, we had a few minutes to strike after the cognitive Akechi showed up, but before the nav activated. It was Operation Tie Him Up! Though it wasn't really... Thankfully, Sae Nijima didn't know his true nature, so the one that appeared was an ordinary kid. It was pretty simple surrounding him, knocking him out, and tossing him on another floor. But man, watching Makoto's skill was super amazing. I guess basically what I'm trying to say is, appreciate what everyone else did. I just can't help but rant. Sorry about that. Just and seriously. Oh, you what?
He's tired.
Hey!
I should write something.